Man, we got a viewer in here already. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, well, this is pre-show. Let's go jump on campaign.
Pikachu and
Oh,
Eevee.
he's not rival. The whole server's not
I've
rival.
not played that game, so I don't get the reference.
The return of Robot Maya. How we've missed it.
No.
You know,
hate
I
it.
haven't heard Robot Maya since Maya used to play D&D in their backyard in like a giant field.
Oh yeah, because my house life was shit.
I'm
I
going
didn't
to
play
visit
in
the
the
normal
field.
gym.
I was just by the field.
No, I remember like you were like sitting out during the summer. You'd sit outside and just chill and what would play in D&D.
Yeah.
Oh man, never forget those days.
Listen, it was the only way to guarantee any peace. I
That's
just
fair.
couldn't do it in the winter because it was too damn cold, and it would drain my phone battery.
I would think in the winter would be the perfect time to not drain your phone battery. Just stick your phone in a nice little snowdrift. Let it keep cool so it doesn't, overheat, and boom. It's
No,
got
well,
more
that's
battery
what it
life.
does to the cold. The cold actually kills the battery way faster.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Same with extreme heat.
y'all not know
Extreme
how
cold, extreme heat.
electricity works?
Well, out here the issue is
Please.
whenever it gets so cold, it ends up fucking up the phones more because
Now,
Yeah.
Cameron, I'm going to ask you a simple question as someone who actually understands how phones work. This is your one chance. Are you sure you're not talking out your ass?
you can check with other people.
I'm
who
gonna
use it.
say
I've always had a phone die faster whenever I've ever had it out.
I was
in
gonna
the cold.
say, I do not know the science behind phones. I'm not a fucking electric tech guru, but I can say for certain, having used my phone outside in the winter and then use it outside in the summer, spring, and fall, it does die faster
And
when
after
it's
talking
cold.
to my
I don't know
repair guy
why.
about that, it's an issue with the fact that it's a lot moister out here. Is the
I'll say,
answer he
DM,
gave
I'm
me, and
a
I
bail
hate
you here.
that.
Studies have been done. The cold makes them drain faster.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it is a thing.
That's interesting because it's the opposite when it comes to PCs. You want an extremely cold temperature to keep your PC as efficient. So the reason why I state this is simply, phones, the way the battery works, the way the lithium battery works is in the heat, when it's overheating, it expands. That's why they say if you can use your phone like a top, if you can sit it on a flat surface and spin it and it spins, your phone is, it's at its end of its life. You need to take it in, either get a new battery or a new phone. But typically, electronics, due to the heat they put out, would still. I wonder if the cold has a different effect on the lithium then, because I know for a fact,
Must
like
be.
PCs, you want to keep them like cold. Of course, you want a dry temperature, or you want dry air, but otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the reason is, but I know it. My phones have always died faster out in the cold.
And DM, it is because of the lithium-ion batteries.
I was wondering, yeah, because I was gonna say that's the only difference
Yeah.
between a PC and a PC itself rather than a laptop. Okay.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
many
it's just
berries.
the difference in power source.
Fair enough. I was under
Lithium does
the
not like
understanding that lithium preferred the cold, but I guess I'm wrong.
They do not like the cold or the heat.
Interesting. My
There
phone
we
does.
go.
They like
Yeah,
moderate.
I was gonna say because when it's really hot outside in the summer too, my phone battery would always.
Yes, because
That's why you just don't go outside.
Is it just the change in temperature, like the rapid change, or is it the continuous exposure of extreme temperatures? I wonder that affects lithium. Because I would
Probably continuous.
my mentality right towards this is that the lithium battery. So your phone, okay, the average smartphone is on almost 24/7. Most people do not turn their phone off for more than maybe at maximum 8 to 12 hours a day if they actually turn off when they go to bed. Which most people nowadays don't turn their phones off when they go to bed because they use them for alarms. So, like, I would assume that a lithium battery constantly being active and that constant heat, that it being exposed to cold temperatures would actually be a benefit. But interesting. You learn something new each day. Also, hi, Robert.
Hello.
Fair. All right. Well,
Also,
well,
Royce,
yeah.
the reason I only have potions in my bag of holding is because all the other stuff I had in my bag of holding, I've either like used for crafting stuff, like the magic items, or I've the fucking weapon, the Duragar greatsword.
Fair.
That's why I only have potions left.
Fair enough.
Cameron,
It's just my magic potion bag.
I like what you've done.
You like what I did?
Yeah,
So-
your face is looking amazing here, Chaston.
The reason there's a fun story with that one, Grumpy. I had one of the original Androids when they first came out. I bought the Droid because I was putting my bets. I didn't believe that Apple would ever do well as a phone company. I supported Samsung and their MP3 players and got the real bite in the ass for that one. Who would have guessed the iPod Nano would be so fucking popular out of nowhere when those fucking things were terrible. But no, yeah, my old Droid, like 100%, it turned into a top, like by the time I handed it in after a few years because I'd never turned it off. Poor thing. When I handed it to the guy, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, it just won't work anymore. And he sets it on the table and spins it, and he goes, I've never seen a phone do that. I'm like, alright, well, good to know. I managed to pull something off. So you boys, ready to, die today?
Well, if we die, then Hawken loses
Question.
all of his supporting members.
Alright.
I'm gonna say, question: is this canonical, or
Yes.
is this just like a fever dream? Gotcha.
No, this is
gotcha.
canonical.
Fever dream that makes the items real.
Hey, wouldn't be the first time we've hallucinated, stuff in the past. That one time, when we were running through the fucking Scrofe villages.
That was an illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an illusion. Which you all never
This could be
figured
an
out
illusion too.
the source of, or when it went off, or how it went off, or how the fuck you ended up there.
Secret doesn't need to know. It's chill.
They never.
These last everything. Could you imagine everything in the Nord and Orlands have just been part of the same illusion? We've never actually left. Hawken actually is the king's candidate. Until just
Dude, no, Hawkins gonna get out of the illusion and then someone's already gonna be king.
oh my gosh, that'd be great.
And it's gonna
Like
be the
bad,
real Hawken.
but also great.
It'll be the chicken.
The chicken is king.
I
All
mean-
hail chicken.
Could be.
Could
Thank
be.
you,
Right.
All hail Sir Cluckington.
No. God.
The mightiest cock of the land.
Exactly.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
god damn it. I am. No. Just god damn it.
Wait, they all do. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but all right.
What is?
Since you told me where the normal type gym is, I went there, and apparently every single one of them met gigantic used Dynamax.
No, not all of them. Not all of them, just like half of them. And the gym leader.
That is so annoying.
Just two trainers do, two trainers don't. For the actual gym trainers.
I just had a Dynamax Rattata KO my Sharpedo. Because
Yes!
it survived on a very low percentage of HP after taking 2 very strong attacks.
It's alright. Chastity had to keep running back to the nurse's station. The trainers were putting a good hurting on him, too.
Cameron, you'll love the.
There is a storyline. If you pay attention to what they say, there is a storyline to it that is developing that will culminate to something. So. Oh, Shasta will unmute. I think he's planning something. Maya, get out of
Probably.
get out of the
We got-
YouTube chat.
We got a
No,
Porygon.
I'm here.
No.
I'm chilling.
Why is there a Porygon here? This is unfair.
Oh, it gets worse.
God.
It gets worse.
Me and Grumpy are just chilling in the YouTube live chat. It's
Fair.
just how it is.
Oh man, I still gotta. Oh god, I still gotta finish
I
uploading
call
something.
bullshit.
I gotta go grab
Porygon
my pizza
thing.
real quick. I'll be right back.
No worries, my man.
It's using recover constantly. This Porygon is annoying.
Oh, I will warn you, Cameron. Gym leaders all have 6 mons, so.
That's fine. I'm not using my full team because right now that I would normally be using because I'm trying to level up my weaker mon.
That's fair.
Because otherwise all of these gym trainers would be level 44 because of Charizard.
I cannot wait until one of you fuckers goes to the fire gym and sees the hilarious story that's going there. Like I said, pay attention to what they say, because some of them have like bullshit to say, but some of them actually have things that might catch your attention. So.
Well,
I'll
be
go there when I'm confident I won't burn to death and lose all my shit.
And that will be the only gym Maya does not go to. Will be the fire gym. It's all
I
right.
have used all of Fury swipes on this Porygon Z. Fuck this Porygon Z.
Damn.
So Cameron found the trainer right before the gym leader that has all 3 Porygons.
You are a terrible person. You
Mate.
deserve nothing but the worst the world has to throw at you for that.
Just saying,
Porygon Z has been dealt with. Porygon 2, die immediately, please. Please.
Seems a bit harsh. They're just
Okay.
doing their job.
I mean,
Porygon Z was dealt with easy. Porygon 2 was dealt with easier than Porygon Z.
let's see. It's a
Amarar did good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he doesn't just go to the ghost type gym and go deal with him instead. So much easier.
You know, since I have a majority of dark type moves in my party, that'd probably be easier.
Exactly. You should go there.
Ooh, dark type.
But I didn't grab that waypoint
I
when
mean,
it was sent
ghost
out,
gym.
so
It's
Check.
posted in the game recruitment chat.
Cheston even had to give me this. That is terrifying.
Yeah, game recruitment has the fire gym, the ghost gym, and the normal gym. I posted them all yesterday. You don't have to scroll
looked-
very high.
I looked out the window of the normal gym, and there's just a Mr. Mime standing there, looking at me.
He's waiting.
He's prepared.
That was fucking horrifying.
He's the final boss.
Let's see.
I don't really want to waste the time. I want to use these on you.
I am still somewhat a little baked. But after D&D, I'm gonna go for a walk in nature, around a
Just
very.
don't go and don't go to walk in Arizona. If you saw the video I sent you. on
Oh yeah, I did.
Instagram.
Oh, not without a fork apparently. I didn't know there were cacti that threw themselves at you.
I know there's cacti that had like stuff blow in the wind. I didn't realize. Yeah, they like fucking projectile shit.
Yeah. Nope, that's another state off. But to be fair, that state was never on my moving list. They have snakes there. I'm good.
Oh, but snakes are cool.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a lot of
Yeah,
deadly snakes though.
Portion of the berries have been located.
Less cool,
Hmm.
but you know.
I should also send that to Cheston now, I guess, while I'm popping on waiting. Justin, I'm gonna send
He
you a
has spoken.
page.
He's on mute. He's not here.
I meant you. I
I'll
was
send it to
referring
him.
to you.
Oh, yes, I have spoken. Let it be known.
Man, Jackbox last night. I'm still not over the item one we did, Junktopia.
That was a good time. I will fully admit, I did not think I would get that screwed up, but that was more entertaining than I expected. The junk one was good. I really wish we got to do the t-shirt one. I think that would have been a real fun time.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we
especially
got
if
through a
you was
lot.
high.
Oh yeah. And to be fair, we got through a lot, so I give it that, it was a good time. The junk one was a pretty good highlight. I still love the death quiz, the trivia. The fact that just this random trivia that's so easy to get, and I'm sitting there like,
Yeah.
y'all, oh no.
Oh, what's the one that we were on teams with, the one with the start with the Q? Yeah, that was the
Quizlet,
worst.
whatever,
The
Quizlet.
worst ever.
It was easy.
Like, it was
I
still
know.
fun, but it was the worst
So
ever
good.
because it was trivia. Like, with murder, it's like multiple choice, so I have a chance to guess and get okay, but with that one, it's like you actually have to know stuff, and I don't know stuff.
I think I was telling you about this last night after I called it a night. I realized you youngins didn't get that like real experience of growing up on nothing but like Jeopardy and like really shitty reality TV shows and all. So I was sitting there and I was thinking about that. I was like, man, when you guys had the reality TV shows for the oldest and like the actors from the LGBT, and you guys didn't know who Ian McKellen was, I was sitting there like, wow, it really just shows the difference
The
in like
thing
how
is-
our youth went.
I probably know the people. I'm bad at memorizing
Oh,
names. I'm better at
Maya,
memorizing faces.
Full on, Ian McKellen. The only reason I was upset about Ian McKellen is he is James Bond. He is like literally. So the guy who wrote James Bond, the original book of 007, that is Ian McKellen's brother. Ian McKellen is what James Bond is based
Yeah.
off of.
Which
He's
after you
also
said
Magneto.
that, I knew who you were talking about, but
Yeah.
anyone's names. And I don't
Mm.
consume enough like media with celebrities to remember shit. I was definitely a fucking I wasn't raised on like I wasn't like an iPad kid because I wasn't raised on it, but like when I got old enough to get a phone to watch stuff, I was watching like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I was not watching
No,
shows.
I mean,
and
I
movies.
get it, because most of y'all born in the 2000s and after, like, y'all didn't have, like, there wasn't a point to ever getting into cable TV, because it was dying by then
No.
already. But, like, for those
I mean,
of
I
us who
had
are...
it when I was younger, so I saw some of the James Bonds.
Well, I'm not talking about
Oh.
James Bond specifically. I'm just talking about the random media. Like, the party didn't know who, or the group didn't know who George Takei was, or how
God.
old he was,
Wait, yeah.
or the gal who plays Ripley in Alien 3, Sigourney Weaver. No one remembered that the third one was the prison one, and I'm sitting there because these are like stuff I grew up on. I'm sitting here like, man,
Yeah,
this is easy.
I caught the reference in Finding Dory for the Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. My favorite. They thought Raven Simone was was older than Queen Latifah, and Maya's best comment of the night. Queen Latifah, is that a drag queen?
I know. I said something like it's probably just like a drag queen. Just put it up there, because at that point I was so exasperated and so tired. I was like, I don't fucking know.
I'm sitting there like, oh my god, any person over the age of 25, like, I guarantee they grew up on Queen Latifah movies. I'm sitting here like,
Listen,
oh my, she
I've
is
seen
so
a few,
famous.
but that's because but goddamn.
She's a famous
Drag-
comedian, like, hugely
Outside
famous.
of
funny.
trivia, I'll probably know, but like with the pressure and just with the stress
Yeah.
at that point, it's just like brain
Well,
shuts down.
I
no
think it
think.
also didn't help the fact that it was the young people versus the older people. Like, Wolf being,
Yeah.
me and Wolf being the oldest of the people who were there, and then, like, you, Grumpy, and Chastin.
Oh my god! And then you guys kept getting stuff we wouldn't know, like on the video games or the
No,
consoles, and
no.
like I would.
Full on. I can't hear any complaints because y'all got all of the prompts I wanted. I was like sitting there, I'm like, I know this, I know
Yeah.
this. And like the Planet one that you guys were talking, I'm sitting there like, if I had been alone or if I'd been with fucking anybody else, like I would have lost that because I had no idea. I know where Pluto is.
I knew the planets.
I
That's
didn't.
why I was so mad. And then
No
like
idea.
we at that point we just kept getting really mediocre prompts, so we just kept going mystery, and the mystery was always worse. But at that point we were so committed.
But that mystery wasn't
Mystery
even
prompt.
that bad. Like your guys' prompts are amazing. I was surprised. Yeah, nope.
For you, yes, it was that game's Royce's like best game ever.
Oh, any trivia game is. Like, I've got, for some reason, I've just got a natural skill at trivia. It's all those years of watching nothing but
If there was a
Jeopardy.
trivia game that was specific to like animal or plant facts, I would stand a chance. But because
Grumpy, I
it's
didn't.
like general trivia with like media and all the shit I don't care about,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well-
Like, reality TV, I've never watched any reality TV in
Yeah.
my life.
No, I caught that when you didn't, and none of you knew who Raven Simone was, from That's So Raven. One of the most famous, like, Disney, Nickelodeon,
Now that you
like,
say that,
shows.
I know of that, but
Yeah, where she could see the
It
future.
was a show that spawned off Corey in the House.
Yeah.
I never watched Cory in the House. I just know of it.
Yeah, because Raven Simone's got her own show now where she's the mom and her kids are now seeing the future. I think she's got, like, twins or some shit that see the future.
That is horrible.
Yeah, well, it only lasted for a season, and they cut it completely. It was, like, dropped. But yeah, no, I was the
That
only one in the group
right.
last night that didn't know the planets. Like, I knew I knew that, like, sizes of planets. I had the general idea in my head as long as I could figure out which planet it was. But when they asked us a question to put them in order, I looked at Wolf, I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I know Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. After that, man, you're on your own. And he's like, oh, I got this. And he's like, here, just do this, and hopefully nothing's out of our solar system. I'm like, alright. That was a fun time.
Yeah, and then we got like the heavenly bodies question, and it was like, ah, great. It's just the planets one, but harder.
Yeah, which Wolf was really upset about because in the background he's sitting there like, fuck, I know all of these. I'm
Yeah,
sitting there like,
yeah. It really just was like all the props were really
Yeah.
great for you and Wolf, and then the rest of us were just there like, okay.
I think it's the age difference. I honestly think if you had put like Robert on your guys' team, you guys would have would have kept up with us
Yeah,
pretty
Robert, why
comfortably.
didn't you show up, bro? We needed you. You could have helped us win
out
in a
right now.
4v2.
Yeah, Robert, you could have been stoned and hung out with us last night and played trivia. What the hell, man?
Our internet's out right now.
Oh wait, what? Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I
fuck.
didn't catch that.
Oh wait, really?
What?
Yeah.
Did they? Oh wait, it took forever to get the guy out there the first time. Wait, hold up.
Uh-oh.
Robert, are you okay? Do we need to call for satellite internet for you?
Robert, mute and unmute twice if you need help.
God damn it. But damn,
We'll
man,
phone the police for you. Just drop your address in the chat.
Excuse me.
you're good, man. Are you gonna be all right running on your hotspot? That's not gonna be too costly on you.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Okay, I'll make sure.
It's part of the plan, so.
Oh, you knew about. Oh, okay. As long as you knew,
Goddamn.
you know, you didn't get screwed over by a surprise. That's all that matters. All right. We.
Imagine middle of the dungeon fight, just the Wi-Fi hotspot runs out, just we
I mean-
lose one of our DPS.
It
Damn,
happens.
that would suck.
Let me see. Chaston, are you back as well? Okay, we got a few more minutes. I'll let him. Oh, no, he's typing. Give him a sec. Yes, just talking to your mother. Alright, cool. No worries. Alright, so last time we left off, the party decided to. You know, I would say lead a liberation, but I feel like it was more like take a minute part of a liberation of a city, and then take credit for it.
That was mainly our leader's
That's been
decision, Hawking, who is
Chasten's.
here this
Sorry.
week.
Yeah, that's been Hawkins' whole thing.
Yeah. I do appreciate that you're gonna blame Chasten for it, though. I do agree it was probably Chasten's fault.
No.
Yes, the great bodybuilder, the Pebble, caused it.
I mean, he showed up, and now suddenly there's a liberation. Coincidence? I think.
He's not here to defend himself.
Also blame the pebble.
Yes, there you go. You got Robert's endorsement, then that means it's the fact.
Hashtag blame the Pebble.
Alright, but yeah, so, as the party managed to claim victory, last session over this small town. What?
I stuffed an entire orc into my bag of holding. It was a good day.
Well, you saw what you assumed was an orc, was the eviscerated remains of what was left. You never confirmed nor identified nor killed him yourself, so...
I
the party
sent him off to be turned into potions. It's fine.
That is a true point. Anyways, so yeah, last time, after the victory, the party headed back to the small town of Latito. And I say small, relatively speaking. The party having now claimed the position and rulership of Burnside Fort. We come back to the same day as the party had spent kind of walking around, enjoying themselves, waiting for Hawkins' cannon to finish up. The majority of you get bored after a few hours of hammering and drinks being brought out and food being brought out, deciding to leave Hawkins there, who seems very much just engrossed in the process of watching the cannon be worked on. You lot decide to kind of venture off into the town as a group instead. Temidar is just the weird guy. Thank you, Grumpy. They're roasting you in the chat there, Cameron. You might want to jump in there and go yell at them. Yeah, but as you lot kind of decide to venture through the town, you see a wanted poster, a more quest poster that seems to have popped up throughout the town. Simple, just document or a piece of paper that seems to have been kind of stuck to some of the walls, some of the light poles, and so on throughout the town. And as you take a look, it's an offer for free loot and all of the gold you can carry out. For any who wishes to attempt to clear a newly formed some sort of dungeon that has seemed to have popped up underneath the main church in Latito. Supposedly, it states that a necromancer had come to town, and after leaving, a bunch of undead had started attacking the priests from the underground basement of the church, and that the priest himself declared it some sort of dungeon, and the necromancer as a wanted fugitive for awakening something down there. Says Nog, jumps in the comments. After looking over the poster and it stating that you get to keep whatever you find down there, and noting that dead people typically like to be buried with their valuables, you lot decide it looks to be worth it. At least the very little value of getting some ingredients and getting some potential free cash and notoriety around Latito could not hurt. It never hurts to be known and gain a little fame. What's up? Yes, Pebble.
What?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something. I saw your mic.
No, I
flash.
just.
Okay. As you lot head down to the church, it's about midday. The priest seems to be boarding. Like you catch him outside hammering nails into the door, into the wooden door. You see the windows have all been, or the glass windows have all been boarded up. And the very human priest is just kind of seems to be completely, almost ignorant of your presence. As he doesn't seem to turn around and very focused in his hammering. As you look around the area, though, you see graves to either side, a small little stone wall. The place is very well kept up by the looks of it. No gravestones seem to be left unpolished. The graves themselves seem to be very well cleaned. But no one seems to be kind of walking nearby, and it seems to be that people are generally avoiding the area. As the priest continues to hammer away at the door, as he continues to put up boards.
Okay. I'll walk over to the priest.
Okay.
My friend!
Mm-hmm.
I understand you have... The Pebble understands there's a dungeon issue.
The priest kind of turns around and starts moving his hands in rapid succession.
Do I understand these hand movements?
None of you seem to recognize whatever the hell he's doing. Could be a magic spell for all you
think
know.
he is a dancer. Perhaps
I
we must communicate with dance.
Pebble cocks his head to the side and kind of raises an eyebrow. He's very, lost.
I will dance back to convey our question.
How? Please describe Sigrun's dance.
She will do a very, a couple of, very dexterous stomps, pull out the sword, make a few hacking motions, and then do a twirl,
Okay.
and then point at the priest.
Give me a performance check.
Grab the paper.
What was that, Kemidar?
Can anyone grab the paper?
No.
I got a 16.
You all watch as Sigrun just breaks out into to these strange movements, stomping on the ground, kind of jumping from side to side, the sword slashing. It's actually quite beautiful, almost as if you're watching someone who knows what they're doing in combat, just trying to slay an invisible enemy. And then to finish it off, a small twirl with little rose petals seem to fly about from the ground, from the small rose bushes that you notice lining the walls that have kind of started to die off. And as you point to the priest, he kind of looks to each of you and very confused and just kind of shrugs his shoulders and then continues to move his hands.
How long would it take me to run grab the poster that we saw?
Sigrun, I don't think he was dancing.
What's a shame?
The poster itself that would have been taken with you lot, so.
That's what I asked before. I'll just pull out the poster and show him, be like, we're here for this.
He nods and starts moving his hands again.
God damn it.
Okay, you speak common, yes?
He nods.
We don't speak the hand movements. 4 of us, yes, but you're the one to talk to about this, yes?
He nods.
And I'm guessing they're in the basement that you're hammering up, yes?
He shakes his head no.
Can you lead us to where it is?
He nods and puts the hammer down and takes the nails out of his mouth and sets them on the stair and kind of turns and starts walking around the side of the building.
Tamara's gonna stop for a minute, look at him, and go, can you talk, or are you just staying silent so that we look like idiots?
He might be mute.
As he's walking straight in front of you, he doesn't even seem to turn around as you say this.
I'm just gonna follow him.
I'm following, but I believe this man can talk and is just trying to make us look like idiots.
What do you mean? I looked the opposite of an idiot. I was so graceful.
Yes. Yes, Lucius.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sigrun will follow after the priest.
Okay. As you lot start to follow, the priest continues to kind of walk towards the back of the building. As you come around, you see a very large, almost like a large stone shed of sorts with looks to be two statues of just normal humans standing in front of it in nobleman's clothing. Both of them seem to be wearing a simple crest of two, like axes crossing on a shield. It doesn't seem to be anything of note, like no one of note, and the wording above it seemed to be written in some sort of runic language. That if any of you speak Celestial.
No.
No.
I do not.
Okay.
The only one that did is not here.
So yeah, as you look on, and he just points to it and looks at and waits for you lot.
Alright, I'll walk down.
He, as you start to
I look
walk, he
back.
kind of tries to grab onto you, Pebble, and very weakly is not just being dragged by you slowly.
I'll stop and stare at him.
He pats you on the shoulder and points to Lucius.
Holy man, I guess.
You need me to go?
He just nods his head yes and then points down.
I will go in.
All right. As you head first, as you all watch as Lucius goes in first, the priest kind of patting Pebble on the shoulder again points at Lucius's giant leather book that's on his hip, and kind of then puts a thumbs up.
Timodar's gonna head down after Lucius.
Yeah.
The priest is gonna turn and walk off and head back as you hear more hammering. All right. As you walk in or walk down, you come to the immediate area of So in the immediate shed, you see the staircase that goes further in. You see four graves on the sides into the walls, each with again names written, some sort of like naming convention written in Celestial. The mark still same with those crossing axes. As you kind of look around, there's nothing really in the top portion of this tomb itself. But as you look ahead, you see down the stairs the slight candlelight that seems to make the area dimly lit. You can hear the creaking and cracking of something walking around on stone tile, as well as something being moved. As well as you're hearing the strange whispers of something in Infernal coming off in the distance. If you speak Infernal...
I speak
I
in
speak Infernal.
What?
Yo!
I also speak Infernal.
What
Yo,
the
wait.
Timodar's the only one who doesn't understand this because he speaks
Yo!
Mythical, Draconic, and Primordial outside of Common.
Little gang.
Goddamn.
God, why do you all speak Infernal but not...
Because I worked with tieflings. I learned it from my time in the war.
Oh, that's just
Alright, you hear the strange whispering of this creature saying, I will be immortal. I will be immortal. No matter what, I will be immortal.
Okay, I can't understand that thing's whispering. Would you guys like me to nip off and see if I can spy on him a little bit?
I mean, you can, but he sounds like a madman, to be honest.
Better to the
I will
fat.
wish to
Better to...
walk towards the enemy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sigrun will follow.
I'm
Can
following
I?
behind
You follow behind.
Can I
I'm-
stealth?
You know
Sure.
what? I will bring up the rear and I'll stealth as well.
Yeah, I'm stealthing after the pebble, best I can. Or
Lucius immediately gets overcast as soon as the others go to charge in front.
Temidar just staying behind with Lucius walking behind him stealthily. Walking beside him stealthily going, they're gonna charge into so many... You know what? We won't have to worry about traps down further.
18, the pebble, Sigrun, what's your stealth check?
21.
21.
Let's go. I'm so quiet.
As you state this, Temidar, to Lucius, you hear as the pebble seems to give off a strange, shrill scream from down below, as he's the first to charge in, apparently.
Should we go catch up with them?
Go.
No.
All right, as you all start rushing down, you see these strange-looking vines coming out of the walls. These like yellowish, melty creatures that smell of putrid, like almost as if like stomach acid or regurgitated masses of food. As these strange, like green vine or yellow vines seem to move throughout and drop off, you realize it wasn't the pebble that screamed, but something else in the walls that seems to scream. Everyone roll initiative.
Smelling this,
Let's
the first
go.
thing that crosses Temedar's mind is the food that Sigrun stuffed in their bag of holding.
The pebble.
Why
And,
not food?
What was that?
Over a week ago.
Yeah, can I, right before going into combat, use emboldening bond on everybody?
Oh yeah, full on. If you
Ooh,
want to
what
explain
does that do?
what it does.
That is 1, 2, 3. So once per turn, you can add a D4 to a attack roll, ability check, or saving throw
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, how long does that last?
for 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So 10 rounds of combat.
Yo, did D&D Beyond crash for anybody else? Oh no, there we go. Got it. I got it to
No,
work.
mine's up still.
Okay. Alright. The initiative rolls were not loading, that's why. Okay. Alright, and then Lucius, what did you...
It sucked. I rolled a 15.
Ouch.
You're going faster than the monk today.
So is the pebble.
Sigloon, 16.
So am I. Hell yeah.
Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Keep in mind the emboldening presence. Correct? That's
Emboldening
Bond.
bond.
Thank you. As you are running. Alright, up first, as you look around the pebble, to describe the room, you see this very simple, as you come down the staircase, an immediate, about 15 feet wide hallway that you're standing in, and only about 16 feet tall. Two statues stand to either side, candles standing behind you, giving you a dim lit kind of corridor. As these vines seem to move, and as you walk down, you saw these strange red eyes almost seem to open as from the vines as they kind of moved around. The scream that you heard sound very similar to your voice, but it's like as if these things are trying to mimic and insult you as they seem to start moving around and getting closer. Each of these creatures seem to be stuck in the walls, or their vines kind of intertwining throughout the stone walls. What would you like to do?
Which one's closer, and how close is it?
They are all within 5 feet of you, as they are. It seems that they are spread throughout either side of the walls.
Perfect. I'll attack whichever one's more to my left and within 5 feet. Let's do that.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Why? Fucking my roll thing is not loading for me today. What is up? Anybody else not seeing the dice, the game log, or is that just me?
I
The only-
am not seeing the game log.
The only ones not
It's
loading for
not
me
loading for me.
are Cameron's rolls.
Yeah, I can't
Pebble
get
and
anybody's.
Temidar are not loading for me either, but it says like 3 minutes ago, a minute ago,
There we
5
go.
minutes ago.
Every-
I can see where they rolled, but not what they rolled.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
seeing as well. It just shows 3 dots. Okay, I got it to work. I have
Yep.
to just refresh every time. So you will have to call out your rolls for this session.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
17.
fun.
17 damage, and that is magical slashing.
Magical slashing from the Dragon Slayer Greatsword. Yep.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen as the sword seems to bounce off the creature.
How dare.
As all 4 eyes start to watch you.
Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Is this in reference to being charmed or put to sleep?
This is Toll the Dead.
Okay, then that's a no. That's an 8.
No. Absolutely not. 11
That
to
definitely saves against
Nothing
Pebble.
seems
Come
to
on.
happen.
Alright, I can't do anything to these things.
Pebble puts his sword away and just turns around and announces this.
I hit it, it did nothing. I used my other attack thing, it did nothing. I don't know what you want from me.
That's fair. All right. As the pebble annoyingly slashes at these creatures, you hear the chink of his sword like bounce off, and then his darkened magic spew forth from his fingers onto the vines. It seems to almost explode into a sparkly thing of just nothing but arcane magic, as it doesn't seem to affect the creature. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with the pebble?
Shield of Faith.
Okay, so plus 2 to your AC.
Yep.
All right. Okay, it is their turn, or one of the creature's turn. The creature you just smacked. It is going to go ahead and slam you with its one of its tentacles. That is a 22 to hit. The pebble.
That misses.
Fair. All right.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna make
DM,
it second.
You have to nat 20 to hit.
If I could roll anything other than 22 tonight, that'd be great.
Because my AC is 25.
It is still going to continue to try and smack you as it can't move.
I keep slapping its whole thing. So I'm like, no, stop that.
As it continues to try and hit you, the ooze gets on you. The smell is just disturbing. It's well, to be fair, given your experience, actually, it's not that bad after the orc lens. It's not great, but it's definitely not the worst thing you've smelled in the last week. As the creature seems to stop as it continues to smack at you and not manage to hit you. The other creature, you see the other eye seems to suddenly start to glow a little bit. And as it does so, it then begins to try and slam at you once more. Rolling much worse than its compatriot.
I'm bobbing and weaving.
As you watch as the thing just seems to keep trying to swing at you as you dodge out of the way each time. It becomes kind of a match of who can, can you figure out what can hurt it, or is it going to just manage to finally get a lucky hit? And as it ends its turn, Sigrun, you are up. What would you like to do? You are about 5 feet back from Pebble. So the room, again, being 15 feet wide and about a little taller than about 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet roughly. So you will be...
So this room is small.
Yes, you will be at disadvantage for dex checks based on if you decide to go to enlarge. Just as a heads up. So as far as that goes, keep that in mind. And then, you see these 4 eyes that seem to be like in the walls, and these like weird plant creatures that are about 5 feet in front of you to right or left for 2 of the creatures. You can see another 2 that are about 10 feet in front of you.
Do they appear to be like cemented into the wall? Or
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. It looks like it's like roots kind of intertwining throughout the stone bricks and seem to move about.
I'm gonna check something I have real quick to see. Okay. I could do a gamble. Here. How sturdy does the stone look, out of curiosity? Does it look like it's solid stone, or does it look kind of like cracked, broken, like decaying stone?
It looks like it's older. The vines are definitely the roots and vines are starting to definitely push the bricks out of place. In some places, you can definitely tell they're not as well set up in this area. So they look like they'd be easy to manipulate.
Okay. Sigrun's gonna do a little bit of a unique thing. Done this often. She's stealthed as far as she's aware, out of the creature's view. So instead of attacking, which is her urge, and she does hate that she cannot, I'm going to cast from my axe, which I have drawn, conjure elemental to summon an earth elemental, as I'm able to do. Checking the spell, I believe it goes
at the end of your turn.
Roll initiative. It has its own turn. It obeys any commands.
I run it at the end of your turn, basically.
Oh, at the end of my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. That's way easier then. So Sigrun, what she's going to do is she's going to stay in place and end her turn there. And as it comes to the Earth Elemental's turn, which if I recall you said it was shaped like a Scrofey. So this earthen, stony Scrofey comes out of the ground, suddenly appearing, and she's going to command it to... attacking the pebble. She's going to command it to burrow into the stone, since earth elementals are able to do that, and she's gonna try to have it burrow into the wall and potentially grapple the creature if it can.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check. It'll make a strength saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Which in this case is still the same. Oh my lord.
I will say it says Earth Glide doesn't disturb the material, so the stone isn't disturbed, but it's
Yes.
able to just kind of go through it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sweet. All right,
Ouch.
come on, elemental buddy, I believe in you.
You have to beat a 6.
It's a 9 plus 5, so
Ow.
14.
You watch as the earth elemental kind of moves the stone part of the way and goes in and grabs this amalgamation of vines, and you watch as it starts to pull it out towards it, and this giant root ball with a big eyeball on the center of it, like a red eyeball on the center of it, kind of is like just blinking and looks like it's slightly shaking in the earth elemental's hands.
Hell
It
yeah.
looks terrified. It is currently grappled. All right.
Hell yeah. I have a 30-foot burrowing speed, so I think that's all
Okay.
its movement, but I will have it grappled then.
Okay.
And end my turn there for now.
All right, as the end of its turn. Lucius, you are at the top of the stairs, so you are 15 feet from the rest of the combat. You watch as one of these creatures is pulled out of the wall, this like yellow spiky ball with a giant red eye in the center of it. It's about 2 feet wide, like root ball that's pulled out. And you watched as the pebble tried to beat on this thing, and nothing seemed to happen. What would you like to do?
All right. I am going to stay back. I will point my toothless beholder
Mm-hmm.
towards the one that's being grappled,
Okay.
and I'm going to use a guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Holy man magic.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Its AC is really low when it's pulled out of the wall. I will let you know.
Hell yeah.
That is
yeah.
18 radiant damage.
You watch as the creature seems to shriek out in pain. Someone 18 times 2.
36.
36. Thank you. As it seems to glow with a brightness, and like you watch as it starts to smoke, and the creature screeches out with this high pitched, almost rabbit like scream. It seems to be like terrified. The damage seems to take hell of.
Ooh.
All right, Lucius. What else would you like to do? That is one attack. You've still got a movement, or or you can take a second action, of course.
I think for now, I'm going to hold my action just to make sure nothing comes up on me.
Okay.
Because I'm at a distance right now where it can't grab me or hit me, so...
Yeah, from what you can tell, the roots only seem to be at the bottom of the stairway. They don't seem to extend beyond that little pocket where a pebble is currently standing, and well, now being one of them being pulled out. All right. Okay, so holding your action, and what's the cue? Is it you just want in case something comes up to attack you?
Yeah, if anything gets near,
Okay. All
within
right.
striking range.
Okay, not a problem. All right then, Temidar, you are up, my man.
The hallway's getting kind of crowded, right?
Yeah, so you're about roughly 12 feet up. You just watched as Sigrun in front of you creating this earth elemental. There's not much room to kind of maneuver around here easily currently.
How are the walls themselves looking? Do they look frail at all?
So while the stone does look like in some places where the roots have taken hold have pushed out, as you watch the earth elemental dig in earlier and pull the root ball out, the walls seem to hold pretty well. It looks like the stone wall definitely seems to have some sort of magical properties of some slightness.
Alright. Well, then... I'm not gonna waste my time trying to beat through that, but... I'm not too happy with where I am. I'm I'm gonna angle myself so that I can breathe acid on one on the on one that the other two are not focused on,
Okay.
and try and melt down the wall a bit.
Okay. All right, go ahead. So you're and what spell?
No spell. Breath of the Dragon. I am making a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide of acid, aimed
Okay.
directly, basically at the eyeball.
All right. Is that a roll to hit or their
That's a
save?
dex save. DC 15.
Well, they're at disadvantage because of them being implanted currently.
In the wall.
That's a 10.
That
I
fails.
would hope so.
That's 6 acid damage.
You watch as nothing seems to happen. The acid hits it, and it seems to kind of fall to the ground, and start to slightly singe the
Does
bricks.
it affect the stone wall at all?
It does not.
Huh. You know what? This'll be fine. This'll be great. It'll be good. I haven't bottled it yet, so I can't utilize Terra's Folly properly and just throw it a drug concoction for the ages. Can I try and recognize the one that's being grappled, though?
Yeah. What are you trying to recognize about it? Are you just trying to figure out what it is?
Yeah, see if I know anything of it.
Well, as you do, you can give me a nature check to try and find out what kind of monster it is and what animalistic tendencies it has. You can do a religion check to see if it has religious significance, history check to see if it has historical significance, or a perception check to just generally look at the creature and see if you can get a better understanding of what it is as a whole.
Go with perception. That just
Okay.
seems like a 14. Wow, great.
With a 14, looking at the creature, you do realize it's an amalgamation of, like, roots, and such. As you kind of look at the one that, Sigrun's, elemental is holding, generally, seems to be the rough shape, but a little bit more circular. But yeah.
And it hasn't been affected by anything, but it was hurt by his holy magic. I'm gonna look at the pebble and be like, can you use any holy magic? I'd suggest that. Seems to be more effective
The
than
pebble
anything
can
else thus
smite
far.
enemies.
Go for it. At that, Tembenar's just gonna wait back there, ready, basically.
Alright, so you're gonna hold your action. When are you gonna make your cue?
If any vines come near me, I'll grab them and try and yank them out, basically.
Okay, so
Keeping
similar
it
to
dark
Lucius. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, the first of the creature, another creature seems to open its eye, and being right next to the pebble, is, actually, not going to start slamming at him, and you just Pebble, I need a wisdom saving throw as you all see the eye start to glow on this, creature.
19.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm a paladin. I have a +8 to wisdom saves.
Yeah. That was my trump card for this. So as the creature seems to kind of blink rapidly suddenly, it seems to once again its eye seems to glow, and then nothing seems to happen.
I blink back.
Nothing happens.
Fred, you have messed up.
As it ends its turn. The other one or the last of the creatures, suddenly awakening, will queue off Lucius and Temidar if they decide they want to use their action. However, that will put you at the bottom of the initiative, which is up to you to decide, as it will start trying to strike at the two of you.
Can I try and grapple the tentacle that's coming out and start pulling it out?
If you want, well, technically Lucius gets his initiative off first before you do, as he's higher in the order. So, Lucius, do you do anything, or are you going to let Temidar try and handle it?
No, I was thinking the same thing. I was going to try to grab it.
Okay. All right.
You can actually deal damage to these things thus far, though. So, do you want Temidar to just do it for you?
No, that's okay.
All right. All right, Lucius, go ahead and roll a strength check. It will roll a strength saving throw.
Straight strength.
Yep. Man, can I roll better tonight?
Nice, I rolled an 8 total. Barely.
How? How? Alright, as you pull, I mean, if you want to make another strength check to pull it out of the wall, you can. It's grappled, it can't move.
Sure.
Alright, why not? It will try and resist.
That's a dirty 20.
Fuck me! As you go to grab the creature, you pull it out, and this ball seems really irritated as it starts to shake in your hand. Not like enough to like make you lose your grip, but you can feel it vibrating slightly. You can't tell. Shut up. And yeah, so as you pull this thing out, it blinks and seems to start staring at you and freaking out. You now hold this like ball of roots. It's slimy, it's sticky, it smells foul, and it seems to wiggle slightly. It's not the most comfortable thing to hold.
In abyssal, goddamn ugly bastards.
Yeah. Alright. So Lucius, that is your action. That is your queued off action for what you held. You are now holding it. Temidar, technically your held initiative still goes off if you'd like. As the creature did technically queue it off, but again, it will put you lower in the initiative order. So it is your choice if you want to use
That's
it.
fine. I have some brass knuckles I've been waiting to try, and he's right here.
I mean, Lucius is now just holding you, basically holding in front of you a nice punching bag.
A speed bag.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Get ready.
Just imagine Lucius kind of holding it by the roots of one hand as the ball of it kind of holds there to let Temidar start punching it.
Both attacks coming right at it with the red beholder, so if these hit, I also get to roll for the eye raise.
That's true.
That is a 28 to hit for the first punch with these. God damn.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah, that hits. That hits by a long shot. Its current AC is 5.
That's 8 damage just bludgeoning, and let me get the other 3d6 plus 3 fire damage.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
That's 21 fire damage, because that's max fire damage. What
you
the
watch
fuck?
as the fire seems to go over it and doesn't seem to cause the creature any discomfort.
Well, still magical bludgeoning. Still hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to bruise either.
Huh, well, good to know. I'm, 3 random targets, I guess.
Yep. You get to roll your eye raise.
Let's see, what do I roll for these? What dice do I roll? Because I have 1, 2...
Oh, did I not put that in the description? Oops.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's a D8.
I was gonna say, it should be basically almost a beholder, because you're only missing a couple of the eye stalks.
Yeah, it's a D8. I just counted how many eye rays I had. So, I rolled 3, so let's see what we get, and I reroll duplicates. I have a 2, a 6, and a 3.
Okay.
So, counting down from the top for the 2, Paralyzing Ray for one of them, DC 16 con save.
Doesn't do anything to the creature.
6, so 5. Telekinetic Ray, DC 16 saving throw.
It can't save because it's being held by Lucius, so it's an
Well,
auto
good
fail.
news, it's getting moved 30 feet and is in that, and it's stuck wherever I put it.
You're gonna punch it out of Lucius's hands?
No, so, Lucius, I need you to make a strength saving throw to see if you can hold on to the root ball.
Otherwise, it's going straight up and being pinned to the ceiling.
Is a 19.
You watch as the roots of the creature start to tear as the telekinesis pushes it, and you watch as some strange green fluid spews out of it onto the wall, causing little clovers to grow out of it, or grow out of the stone, cracking the stone brick it lands on. But as you do, you can go ahead and roll me a d20 for damage. All you're doing, Temidar, since you're the one using the telekinesis, all you're doing is causing it to tear its roots slightly.
That's 15 more damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw from it as well for fear.
It is immune to fear.
All right, well, I'm now terrifying to it. I consider that pretty terrifying that I just telekinetically ripped it apart with 15 damage.
You pulled it basically as if its arm sockets have been pulled out of its shoulder due to Lucius's grip.
Time for the next punch. That was just one punch. Does an 18 hit it?
An 18 does, yes.
All right. So first the damage. I'll just roll the regular bludgeoning and
You don't have to roll damage. It can't take bludgeoning or fire damage.
magical even.
Yep, correct.
Oh damn. All right. Well, 3 more d8. All right, 1, 5, and 8. So charm ray, can it be charmed?
It cannot be charmed. It is literally I will tell you, it is a ball of roots.
Can it take necrotic damage?
It cannot.
Seduce.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything. And then
It
8
has 2
is-
damages that actually hurt it.
Can it actually be petrified?
No.
Well, then this punch does nothing.
Okay, as you just continue just sitting there smacking it as Lucius is holding it, it's just
Speed
bouncing
punching.
back off. The creature doesn't seem affected, but is there anything else you'd like to do, Temidar?
I could use my bonus action and get off a flurry of blows with these. The biggest pain in my ass being that those would be 2 more attacks each.
Well, you know it takes radiant damage, and that's it so far.
Yeah, I can't deal radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just end my turn.
We can
there.
one more time.
Okay. It's a good thing you can. All right. As the creature that you've been speed bagging is up, it suddenly starts to evaporate into a mist, and kind of flows out of your hands, Lucius. I need you each to make a con saving throw, except unless you're immune to poison.
I am
Well,
not yet.
okay. Never mind. I'm good.
That's 6.
6, that's a fail.
What kind of saving throw?
Con.
Don't forget
It is
about the
also a
D4s.
6.
That's a fail.
Don't forget about your D4s, guys.
I don't get the D4 just yet.
Oh,
That's true.
damn.
Even if I rolled that, I don't think it's gonna do anything. That's a 6. I
That's
don't
also
think
a
it's
fail.
saving things.
Wow, y'all are all rolling 6. Pebble, are
You
you
know
just
what?
immune to
I can
poison?
use it on anything.
You said
Okay,
con.
mine's now
Yes.
an 8.
Okay.
Did the 8 help? Did
No.
the plus 2 help?
26.
Yeah.
26, you succeed. Alright, the Pebble, you watch as each of your party members suddenly fall unconscious, unless you are immune to sleep. However, for those who aren't, they just seem to fall to the floor as the creature seems to evaporate into the air. You also take, let me roll the damage. That would be 22 points of poison damage from the mist. Funny, as you breathe in the mist, though, you watch as the creature seems to dissipate and disappear.
We just hit a fat doobie, everybody.
Alright, everyone. I just need Sigrun to inhale
yeah,
the
me
remaining
too.
monsters.
I kind of look at Sigrun because I think everyone but us is asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just means
Lucius, are you immune to sleep or no?
No, I am passed out.
Oh yeah, so you watch as Temidar and Lucius just fall to the stairs and just snoring very deeply.
Pebble's just like, they must have been tired.
And as that ends the turn of the creature, Pebble, you are up, my man.
I am attacking the one held by the Earth.
Okay.
Ellie, I think do you get advantage to attack a grappled creature?
Yes. Well, yes, that is correct. I believe.
So
Well,
don't forget
you'd
to
be
take
flanking
that.
anyway, so I'd give it to you.
Range
Oh, yeah,
attack
true.
against the creature have
23.
advantage. Terrain.
23 hits, yeah.
This is Divine Smite.
Oh shit.
That's 14 Radiant,
Okay.
because the slashing doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, you watch as the sword hits the creature, and while you feel a thud, it doesn't seem to do anything. The light seems to burn as if continue burning through, leaving a nice long scar onto the creature, as if the sword continued through. As it screams out in more pain, Temidar and Lucius make a con saving throw to see if you wake up.
Serve the
Oh,
paladin
that'd be
order or die.
convenient.
15, and I'll roll the d4 again.
15. Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. You wake up, Lucius.
Power nap.
13 plus 2, so 15.
15. Temidar, you are still unconscious.
How far away is Temidar from me?
12 feet.
Just far enough. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Damn.
Pebble, that was your first attack. You haven't
That was
moved?
attack 1. I'm gonna smite it again.
Okay, let's see what you got.
26.
That hits. By a look shot.
Keep the smite going. That's 11 smite damage.
Okay. You watch again. Same thing. The sword doesn't seem to make any real movement through the creature, but the fire or the radiant damage seems to almost burn the creature as it continues to scream out in major pain. Temidar, make another con saving throw.
Every time it screams, you can try again.
Yep.
15.
It's gonna be a lot of that.
4. That's an 18.
Not one off from succeeding. Almost. You are
Oh,
still unconscious.
I can't wait till I'm immune to poison in 4 levels.
Don't worry, we're not done yet.
No. What you got, Pebble? Let's see.
17.
17 hits. Let's see what you got for damage.
More. 6. This is a lower level smite.
You watch again. Same thing. Slamming into the creature.
Oh wait,
you
no,
listen
sorry, next level.
as it continues to screech out in extreme pain. Temidar, con saving throw one more time.
16, let's roll the d4. 18 again.
You fail. You're still man. Temidar is
19.
snoring.
Wait,
Yep.
wait. Did I? It says that I got. Oh wait, 16 plus 3 con save. God damn, I'm an idiot.
16 plus 3?
19.
19.
Yes,
You do succeed
19.
finally, awakening up as to the screams of horror from this poor creature.
Oh god, that smelled like. That smelled as bad as the Oaklands. God damn.
Again!
The smell of the burn. It's cooking in here, so that nice romantic sense of
tasty.
burning ass is really going throughout the wall or the room.
16 radiant!
16. Yeah. Wait, 16 to hit or?
No, 16 radiant. I got a 28 to hit.
Oh, 16 right. Yeah, okay. As you watch as the creature finally ignites into flame and bursts, I need a con saving throw if you're not immune to poison from the entire party once more.
Son
Oh,
of a
I think
bitch.
that doesn't
25.
include
Son
my
of
earth
a
elemental.
bitch.
Huh?
21
The Earth Elemental
this
does
time.
not.
Wait, my earth elemental's also immune to poison. We're
I
chilling.
rolled a 12.
21 this time.
Alright, Temidar manages to stay conscious as Lucius passes out. However,
God fucking damn, that's
You just hear him right before he hits the ground, like, oh, god damn it.
you also, for those who succeeded, yes?
He's on the stairs, right?
Yes.
Did he
right
fall
beside
down
me.
the stairs?
No, he just fell down on his ass again. He's still sitting
Okay.
on the stairs.
Damn.
Yeah, he's out cold though. You take 19 points of poison damage if you failed to save. If you succeeded, you take half, which would be in this case 9.
Oh no, damn, you broke my temp HP.
I know. I'm happy to help. As the
No.
smell continues to ruminate the entire area, just this disgusting burning smell in the air. All right, Pebble. There's 2 left in the wall that seem to have not moved. What would you like to
That
do?
was
the end
my
of your
last
turn.
attack.
Okay. All right. The other creature, you're gonna see its eye glow for a moment, and as you see both of them start to glow, and it immediately turns itself into gas. I need everyone to once again give me a con saving throw. Don't
Good
worry,
luck,
Lucius.
guys.
You automatically fail being asleep.
Hell yeah.
21 again.
21 succeeds. Pebble, are you immune to poison?
No.
No,
that's
he
an
just has high as
19.
fuck con save for being a
I just have
paladin.
a really high con.
The 19 fails. All
Roll
right.
your d4.
I did roll the d4.
Ouch. That is 18 points for those who failed. You fall unconscious, and you take 18 points of poison damage. Those who
9 for me.
did succeed, that's another 9, as the creature seems to dissipate. Alright.
Damn.
Sigrun, you are up. There's only one eye left, and it seems to be on the left of the pebble, staring with its eye glowing.
And Temidar
Not
did
the
say
one
that
grappled by my,
That one's dead.
not
No,
the.
yeah, the one that was grappled by your
the-
earth elemental, the pebble
Yeah.
just slaughtered.
Okay. Sigrun, noticing that none of the attacks are doing anything, will sheathe her axe, crack her knuckles, and she's just gonna just meander her way up to the eyeball to grapple it herself.
You're gonna try to pull it
Because
out of
she's
the
immune
wall.
to this poison. She's not scared. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll roll my strength.
Yep, it'd be a strength check
Or
to see if you can.
athletics.
It'd be a strength check to see if you
Okay.
can pull it out of the wall.
All right.
stuff it in your mouth and inhale
Look,
it. Come on.
guys. What? Why would I eat? I mean, I can try to eat it, but why wouldn't you say that?
Oh, actually, no.
Just
You're
sorry.
check
into the
it
poison.
something.
The rest of us
It
aren't.
will
This is
get-
hurtful.
It will get
Painful.
advantage because it is in the wall. Okay, well, so in total it rolled an 18.
I got an 18 plus 6, so.
Fuck.
24.
As you pull it out of the wall, the bricks kind of like seem to move slightly, and then they move back into place as you pull this poor ball, and it starts to shake, releasing a strange odor throughout the room, making it smell even more rancid.
Damn, you are smellier than me. And she will.
That's an achievement coming.
She will have it grappled. She's just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
And you said there are no other like root balls in the wall,
That
correct?
you can see, yeah. You don't see others.
Okay. Think I have anything that'll do damage? I guess, yeah. I guess, like Temidar said, I will try to eat the creature. None of my weapons will do anything, and I can't do radiant if I'm not raged. So
The damage, you start ripping it to shreds with your hands.
It's gonna get a strength saving throw against you. It will be that versus either your athletics or your strength check. If you succeed, you'll have
Okay.
to make a con saving throw.
even if I'm immune.
Yes.
Poison.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Sure. I'll go through with it. So you said athletics or strength?
Yeah, it's. Oh shit.
Well. Oh, my dice fell. Hang on. I gotta re-roll that real
I don't
quick.
think you can fail. He got a nat 1.
Well, I got a 4, but it's plus 14, so.
He got a nat. He has a 3.
All right, give me a
16.
con saving throw.
Yeah, con save to eat the bitch. Let me check to see if I get anything special with this
It
when
will
I'm not
scream.
raging. I don't think I
well-
do.
While this is going on, Lucius, give me a con save because it will be screaming, so you'll have a chance to wake up.
Well, that's
Cool, okay.
a 12, but I'm gonna roll the d4.
Also, just Lucius, do I get to?
Oh yes, if you're
18.
unconscious as well, yes. 18. Yeah, it's a fail. You are still unconscious.
So that's a 15 total for my con.
Okay. And Pebble.
I got a 13. I'm still unconscious.
Okay. As you bite into it, it starts to screech out in extreme pain. It is mucky. The texture is extremely greasy and oily. It tastes like rancid meat that has been out in the sun for days. The smell that envelops your mouth and your taste buds. It's as if you've just eaten basically someone's barf off the ground as it gets into your mouth. And as you swallow it, it's very hot and warm as it trickles down your throat in a very slimy sense. But as you do and this creature screaming out, you feel your stomach start to like gurgle slightly. And you feel slightly uncomfortable, Sigrun, but nothing else happens as the creature seems to go down. Not so easily, but it goes
No.
down.
It goes down fighting, but I fight
Temidar,
harder.
you just watched as Sigrun just started taking bites out of this creature while the Pebble and
You know
Lucius
what?
are out
Nothing
cold.
else has worked or tried other than radiant damage. So, you know what? I'm not gonna judge.
Sigrun's stomach acid is the most powerful force of nature. I guess I'll end my
Temidar knows you're
turn.
immune to poison, so this is gonna work one way or another.
My earth elemental will move over to join me. It's not gonna grapple it because I have it grappled, but he's there for moral support as I.
The
vomit
the
this
earth
up.
elemental rubbing your back as you eat something.
Yeah, he's holding back my mane in case I vomit. You know, like I'm a drunk girl at a party.
As you bite into it, the green goo continues to spout on the ground. You feel your stomach kind of like fill up, Sigrun. You definitely feel very full. And
boy.
as you finish up the meal and you exit combat, as you guys
I
are
was gonna
just
ask,
kind
can I
of.
run up and just rip out the eyeball?
No, Sigrun manages to pretty much wolf it down pretty quickly. As you, Sigrun and Temidar, as you two are just kind of still standing there, you can still hear the slight snores coming from the Pebble and Lucius.
I'll go wake Lucius up. You wake up the Pebble.
Give me a minute.
I'll wake both of them up. I go and quickly wake them up, taking them away.
Ugh.
All right. When do you wake up first? Out of curiosity, Temidar.
I'll wake up Lucius first, just out of the fact I feel like the pebble might take a swing since he passed out in combat.
That's fair. So yeah, Lucius, as you kind of come, you dream it, relaxing, enjoying a dream about you back at home with your family, having a nice, cheerful dinner. You kind of suddenly your eyes come to flutter open, and above you is Temidar, covered head to toe in what is the amniotic fluid of whatever one of those creatures was, the yellow like syrupiness that was on them.
Be glad you would have passed out, man. You don't want to know what I had to witness.
As you turn, you can see as there's a strange yellow goo all over Sigrun's mouth. It just reeks.
I then go wake up the pebble.
I have an idea.
Oh? What's your idea, Lucius?
No, I meant like an idea of what happened.
Okay.
And what transpired?
As you, Temidar, as you go to wake up the Pebble, you imagine yourself in a ring with crowds cheering you on as you've defeated the third Trask of the day. It's been easily defeated by your mighty strength, throwing it into the audience to really give them a prize to take home. Your eyes start to flutter awake as you just see Temidar standing over you with the strange, like, yellow gooiness kind of covering from head to toe.
8-1, get the fuck up. We need to get moving.
I was say, all right, yeah.
Temidar mixes no words.
As I'm getting up, I'm going to drink a superior healing potion. By the way.
Go. All right.
Yeah, as Sigrun's gagging, she's gonna take a cup of the drow poison alcohol and drink it to wash the disgusting taste down.
Oh.
Seeing him drink a potion, I'm gonna go over and get the vial as well.
Oh, you're gonna go up to Lucius after he finished the vial and take
the vial, yes, and then I'm gonna down a potion myself, one of my supreme.
All right, Lucius, as Temidar kind of walks over to you, asking you for your vial, do you give it to him?
Yeah, he can have it.
Okay. Sigrun, give me a con check for the poison wine. Not for poison effect, don't worry.
I assume not. I will roll it. That is a quick math. 17 plus 9, 25, 26?
26.
26.
Yep. So yeah, as you start to drink, as you're drinking it, you suddenly feel your stomach kind of gurgle a little bit, and that fullness seems to suddenly go away as you relax. You fucking lucky. I had a thing.
I'm so lucky. Did I just get lucky with the alcohol, or did drinking the alcohol do something with the plant? Did I fucking somehow cleanse my stomach?
I'm gonna say this. Remember, there were supposed to be demons and stuff down here. You just ate a demon.
Alcohol.
I fucking ate a demon. God.
And then drowned it in alcohol.
Good time in there.
Alright. As you lot kind of stand around as Sigrun polishes off the drow poison, the smell still kind of putrid in the air.
I'll use this moment to collect some of the fluid off of myself, I guess.
Okay.
I'd like to listen for anything that may be coming.
In a vial.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and add strange yellow ooze to your inventory. As just another item. And as you start to listen in, it's Lucius. You remember you speak Infernal, correct? Or you understand Infernal?
Yes.
So you did hear the maddening chittering from the voice further in earlier. The dungeon, or the dungeon in air quotes, the tomb itself seems to be almost dead silent, as you could hear a pin drop as the others seem to be kind of sorting themselves.
Did I eat the demon that was with
Do I smell anything?
Give me a perception check.
Sweet.
Oh god, you're gonna take damage from that.
That is a 15.
You smell Temidar's rancid ass currently from the yellow ooze. You can smell Sigrun's breath. That's a mix of both drow poison and that ooze. Pebble also being kind of splattered in some of it. The smell of rancid hot ass is very thorough in the air. But something else catches your nose. There is something here that doesn't belong, that you catch. A smell that you can't identify what it is, but it's definitely not the same as whatever the rest of these creatures are. You also smell fried chicken. Strangely enough, coming from in here.
I smell something that doesn't smell like it should be here.
Anything else that we should be worried about?
I mean, fried chicken, but
I could
I
go for
imagine-
that.
Down
Fried
here.
chicken.
That's the more concerning one.
yeah, I don't expect that the fried chicken will lead to good things.
Well, what should we hunt down? The
Mostly
thing
heartburn.
That doesn't smell like it doesn't
Alright.
belong here, or the fried chicken that really shouldn't be down here either.
The Pebble will eat the fried chicken. Onwards.
So as
You might have to wrestle Sigrun.
What?
that, we're
Why?
Sigrun, you've never heard of fried chicken. You've heard of cooked chicken, but frying food you've never heard of. That's not something that your culture ever discovered.
Some cultures
I
fry
don't-
food in fat, which means that they cook food.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
big well
sounds
of
so
fat.
good, but also I don't think I could eat anything. Ugh. It is.
Watching
might
what
need to
you
drink
just
another
ate,
glass.
I understand.
As you lot look about, you have three directions you immediately recognize you can go. Straight ahead, which you can see down the hallway, seems to have one side room and seems to have some sort of strange golden spherical object in front of you. This is what you managed to catch, Pebble. You can see a slight candle, dim light of a side corridor, and you can definitely see that there's more going straight ahead. There's also an immediate hallway. Okay, yeah, so it'll count throughout this entire thing, Sigrun, as part of your initiative.
Sweet.
You can also see just slightly ahead of you is another hallway to your left that you could easily go down. And then as you turn to look at the rest of your party and relay the general information, you're able to catch, and Lucius, you would have noticed as well as Temidar, off to the side of the stairs seems to be a small closeted door that is kind of pushed in, or
I'll
a little bit pushed
go
in a little
take
further.
Peek into that real quick.
Okay.
I'll check it
Wow.
for traps first and
Ye-
carefully open it.
Okay, give me a perception check real quick and an investigation check, and I'll come right back to you, Lucius, one moment.
Perception of
Yeah.
25.
Yep, perception or investigation, one of the two.
Yeah, perception of 25. I'll go with that.
Alright, with a 25, as you look at the door, kind of examining it, you realize that there is what looks to be some sort of keyhole, and as you kind of look through it, it seems to be a long corridor that's roughly about 30 feet long or so. It seems to have books kind of scattered throughout the area, and it looks to be about 3 main rooms, no doorways in between them, but like 3 main sections. At the very end, you notice that there's a well and a stairway that goes back up to what looks to be another doorway to somewhere else in the dungeon.
Judging by what I've seen before, what we saw upstairs, is that the door the other guy's nailing on?
No,
All right. Good to know.
but you see no monsters or anything of that. And then Lucius, you said you wanted to do something.
While we were making our way, like walking,
Mhm.
could I pop the cork off the potion of resistance and drink it?
Sure. What resistance are you picking?
It says the element is unknown, so I didn't know if you were going to have me roll or.
You know what? Yeah, let's have you roll. Let me get the damage type up.
Because I didn't even have one on mine, so I will roll randomly for it. That's cool.
All right, we got. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, give me a d20 and roll. Let's see what you get.
All right. 12.
All right. You are now immune to slashing damage, or resistant to slashing damage, whether it is magical or non-magical,
Ooh.
for the
Okay.
amount of time with the potion.
That's not bad.
As you down it. Okay. It was not poison, thankfully. All right, and then so as you lot look about, where would you lot like to go?
Right is right.
Sigrun pipes up. If need be, my buddy here, he can scout ahead for us. He moves through rock like water. And she pats the earth elemental.
Temidor's gonna point to the little door on the side and go, that leads to a big area that has a well in it that has a staircase leading up further. I didn't check and see if the door is locked, but I'm gonna guess it might be given the keyhole. But with Sigrun here, or you Pebble, I have a feeling that locked doors won't really exist for long.
If I can't pick it, I'll break it.
There is
I know
no
that
such
much.
thing as a locked door. There's a door and a harder to break door.
Temidor
Yeah, I
just
also
nods,
like
having
breaking
his
doors.
assumptions corrected. Just proven correct. It's like, yeah, figured this is. So we can either head down deeper, or down that side path, or the other side path with that door back there. We may want to have him scout whichever direction we're going to go, and we may want to decide quickly.
Well, it is a dungeon, so deeper is probably the correct path. Yeah.
Yes, but we're
Wait,
also looking for
deeper?
treasure while we're down here. Granted, this upper level may have been looted thoroughly.
As you look around, there's no items on the ground or anything like that.
So I'm
Deeper.
good with going deeper.
Okay.
I am also good with this.
So are you going?
However, I think the holy man should be the one. The holy man should be the one to decide. Look slowly at Lucius and the pebble.
Hey, I am holy. Just-
You're only holy when you're angry, and it's more like holy shit, stay out of the way.
You are not wrong.
All right. So do you go straight ahead to the upper left or to the lower left that Temidor looked at?
Are
I'd
we
like to
just-
go towards the well.
Yeah. that sounds
Okay.
fine.
Alright. Let me send
It's not
my
a good
buddy
creepy thing
ahead.
without a creepy well.
All right. As you go over to the door, you see this door that Temidor was pointing out. It's about a 10-foot long little corridor that's only about 5 feet wide, so you won't be able to stand next to each other. And for those who are a little larger, it's a little more cramped than you'd hope. So
Break the rock, it's fine.
as you see the door, you see the keyhole that, or the hole that the key could go through. That you can clearly see where Temidor was looking in. Yes, that does make a difference, and yes, I am taking that into account.
Okay, good.
And yeah, as you see this door, who's leading the part? Who leads the front?
You know what? Temidor
The
will take
Pebble.
the front
Okay.
point because he has dark vision. And it doesn't
The
seem
pebble
like
has
Warriors
very
as well,
long
but-
dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
Alright.
I mean, I could also put my elemental in front if you guys want, like a meat shield that's not a
well,
party
you have
member.
him scouting out the room ahead, don't you?
He has not gone through the doorway. As you
Not
are
yet,
trying to
no.
figure out which way. First off, the door's shut in front of you, and the rest, depending on who's leading, will be the one going through the doorway first.
I could have him go through the wall, but, you know, that's here nor there.
I'd say do that, see if anything activates in there.
Okay. Then who wants to be in front when shit goes south?
Well, let the pebble go first. He wants to charge ahead.
Alright.
A man wants to
I'm
prove
cool
his
with that.
valor. Let him.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull down my badass dark vision goggles.
All right. He
The ones
pulls.
that are too small for your head.
Yeah, you pull down the
Got Tara.
children's-sized goggles that just barely cover your eyes well enough. As Lucius now has got like these little swimmer goggles on his eyes. That have little like
It's
dark
owl
lights.
design.
Yeah.
You should really get those fitted to you.
All right. So Sigrun, as you send your earth elemental through the wall, immediately as it comes through the other side, you guys can all hear as a bunch of some heavy objects seem to fall to the ground and seem to dissipate. The earth elemental goes through, and as soon as these objects fall, you hear a sudden loud, semi-loud slight explosion from the end of the hallway, and all of a sudden, Sigrun, you don't feel the earth elemental anymore tied to you.
Damn. Okay, so whatever that was did exactly 26 points of damage, guys. So Sigrun, like, noticing that will be like, my buddy friend is no longer with us, so,
We'll have a drink in his honor later.
yes.
All right, Pebble.
Be careful.
You're at the door. It's shut. You see the simple door. You can see through. You can definitely look through the keyhole if you want into the room. You can definitely see there's light in the room, slightly just dimmed light going down. What would you like to do?
Can I roll a flex to break the door?
You're gonna roll to break the door.
Yeah.
How are you trying to break it? Are you doing it with your hands? You just hitting it with your sword, walking through it? What?
Walking.
Kool-Aid man it!
I can try. I was gonna shoulder check it, but
You can. All right, you can roll that for that too.
all right. Let's put this athletics roll. Okay,
Are
can I
you?
roll,
So you said you're gonna try and shoulder check it?
Yeah, that's a 19.
All right. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. So that'd be your unarmed damage.
Yeah, that's 8 damage.
Yeah, you all watch as Pebble backs up a little bit and slams into the door. It falls right over. Temidar, that door wasn't locked ever. In fact, the keyhole, as you realize, there wasn't a locking mechanism because you could see straight through it. It was
Pebble is
just
flexing in success.
You know what? It made him feel better. I'm not gonna tell him.
okay. You watch as the door just kind of lays on the ground as he
You know what?
Pebble
I'll just give
standing
him
on
a
it.
thumbs up. Go. Good job. I knew you could do it.
Well
Pebble,
done,
I
my
need you to
friend.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
As I'm just giving him a thumbs up, he's gonna fucking
Well,
die.
that's an 8.
All of your magic items are lose their magical properties.
Oh shit!
All of
That's
his
not
or
good.
the entire party's?
Just his. As you suddenly feel some magic, some strange, like, tingling sensation on you, Pebble. As you see over where the Earth Elemental mound of dirt is just kind of laying and the books kind of falling throughout, that had fallen over. You see the small desk off to your right in the room, and you can see that the room goes further on. Everyone will be rolling initiative momentarily.
Uh-oh, there's some...
Give me a minute to pull it up. As you all watch as 4 elementals suddenly come out of the walls. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh shit! They killed my dude! What the
19.
fuck?
19? Okay.
19 as well.
17.
17, okay. 19.
18.
18, okay.
Hey, 17, 18, 19. Let's
And
go,
Pebble?
guys.
11.
11, okay. Don't worry, as Pebble, as the first thing you see as one of the on one of the walls, this weird like drawing of this strange old man looks to have been kind of painted on, suddenly comes to life, and immediately comes charging at you.
During his run, I flex and I look at him and I'm just like, his muscles are smaller. I'm fine.
There's no he's an old man in robes on the drawing, but the painting itself seems to come off and start coming at you, as it immediately charges at you with as fire seems to envelop it, and it can't hit you, but it does not know that, so that's a 7 to hit.
No.
As it runs up to you and tries to give you a hug and light you on fire, doing nothing.
Oh, they're friendly.
And that's the end of its turn because it can't do anything else. Temidar, you're up.
You know what? I don't feel like walking into that room that's full of things, so I'll squish off and just slip back behind everybody.
Oh, okay.
Let Sigrun charge in there when Sigrun's ready.
All right, so you move back 10 feet behind Lucius and Sigrun.
I'll hold my action with my boomerang to throw it over Lucius's shoulder if anything charges towards the doorway.
I will say, Sigrun's size does block most of the doorway. Your weapon will not make it into the room currently with Sigrun in front of you.
saying after Sigrun goes, I'll hold an action for if.
I will
after
say I'm in
Sigrun
my normal
charges
8-foot
in.
size. Just heads up.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I got you. But you are
You
still
just gotta
very
find-
huge.
Otherwise.
No, I'm
Okay.
very large.
All right, not a problem, Temidar. I'll keep that in mind. Sigrun, you are up. What would you like to do?
Hell yeah. How many of these little art dudes are visible?
You only see one that's trying to hug onto the pebble. However, you do note that further into the room, you can kind of make out that there's a giant rocky creature. From the angle you're at, the wall, one of the walls kind of blocks you further in, and so you can't manage to make out much else. Pebble full-on sees 4 other elementals at the end of the hallway, one being earth, one being water, air, and then fire.
The pebble flexes.
Okay, so is Pebble blocking like the doorway? Like I couldn't
Yeah.
move past him without like shoving him.
Correct.
Okay.
Push
Is
me.
but he's within like 5 or 15 or 10 feet.
He's
right?
within 10 feet of you, correct.
Cool. So Sigrun will just look at the little dude on fire, trying to catch a friend on fire, and will just be like, you know, this is a poor decision on your end. I will bonus action rage.
Okay.
And I don't need to move with my 15-foot axe reach, so I will just cut it from where I am at.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack. Let's see what you got.
First attack, nat 1 plus 12, 13.
That hits.
Do I need to roll to confirm?
Yes, you do.
Okay, an 11, no.
Alright, so
but
you're
it
fine.
still hits, you said?
But you still
Okay,
hit,
good.
yes.
Second, 16 plus 12.
That
so
hits.
28.
Wait,
Um,
your to hit is a plus 12?
With the axe,
You
yeah.
don't have to roll to hit. You can't miss this creature.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna just do my first
For
2
that nat
attacks
one, I want to
to
ask, does it hit
to-
then herself?
No.
before I waste my rest of the attacks. So the first damage, I will just roll an Avray, because I don't feel like rolling physical dice. Let's see.
Exclamation mark
1d8
R
plus-
space.
Yep,
1d8.
yep. Oh no, wait, it would be 1d10 because I'm two-handed. So 1d10 plus the 11, and then because this is the turn, I get Divine Fury, which is my radiant damage, plus 3. And because Dear Pebble, my friend, is within 5 feet of this dude,
Oh,
I
no.
also get my 2d6 sneak attack, which is great
Oh no.
for me.
Oh. Yeah, let's just add
how-
to that.
wait, how far is one of the this is the rock creature I see from the
A lot deeper into the room. You'd guess probably around like 30 feet from you, at least.
So, the new thing I
Right.
got from my rogue Whales of the Grave says I can target a second creature within 30 feet of the first creature to take 1d6 necrotic damage that the first creature also takes. So, since I have my sneak attack, I will activate that. So Sigrun will cut into, this is for the first creature,
Okay.
she cuts into it with her first attack. The axe cuts into it. Her chest glows. Radiant damage is dealt. And then there's these weird, unearthly, undead whispers that surround her as her chest glows, not gold, but like this dark purple. And the wolf seems to snarl more on her chest. And she deals necrotic damage as well.
Mhm.
That 2 necrotic will be dealt also to the earth
It was
elemental.
really sad. Oh.
As you do that, as you hit this creature, I need Sigrun, I need Lucius, and I need the Pebble to all make a deck or a con saving throw.
Oh, joy.
21 succeeds.
Nat
5.
20 plus 9. 29.
So Lucius again.
Wait,
Lu-
Lucius. Hold on. What did Lucius roll?
A 5.
Oh, well, never mind.
Oh,
You had a
no.
plus 4, but
Lucius, you are blinded for the next minute as this creature explodes with bright light, dealing a total of. Give me a minute to pull up its thing.
So the meat shield ×2 work.
It deals 3 points of fire damage onto the Pebble, who is now actively on fire. Lucius, you are completely blind for 1 minute. You may make this
Pebble.
save though again at the end of each of your turns.
The pebble does not notice. He's on
I
fire.
assume I don't need to roll the
Pebble,
damage that my second
bro.
attack did.
No.
Sigrun, like, she's raging. There's this, like, ethereal wolf pattern on her chest glowing, and you see, like, as she goes for her second attack, like, already mid-arc as it disappears, she hits the wall and she looks disappointed.
That's fair.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay.
I can't do
All right. Don't worry. As on the next turn, the Earth Elemental goes. He is going to use, or they are going to use their full movement, all the way up to the pebble for its 30 feet. And as it gets right up to the pebble, it is then going to use Mold Earth. Pebble, I need a dex saving throw.
20.
You succeed. The door does not. You watch as the door falls into the ground and is absorbed by the earth itself. As the earth elemental slams its hands into the ground and the stones seem to move. You manage to jump just in time as the ground swallows up the door, avoiding the creature's attack. And that is the end of its turn. Alright. The man, the myth, the legend, the man who keeps getting bullied, Lucius, you are up.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, I can't see shit, so
No, but you can
I'm
feel
just gonna
Temedar's
hold-
breathing.
do what?
You can feel Temedar's breathing on your back, and you can hear Sigrun smacking stone with her axe. That's all you get. You got your perception for smell, but you're gonna hold your action. You said.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold back.
Okay.
And if I can sense anything gets close to me, I'm just gonna start swinging.
Does that
Oh, God.
include?
Oh,
Does
don't-
that include allies?
No.
Okay. I say you'd be able to. You can tell the smell of your teammates at this point. You've been traveling with them long enough.
Temidar cowering behind Lucius. Don't
Yeah.
hit me, please.
All right.
I am very frail.
I'm also like, I can't see. Be careful.
Okay.
I may throw a boomerang behind your head. It's fine.
Pebble, you suddenly watch as the this like almost sea elf like creature in the shape the water elemental in the shape of a sea elf suddenly just disappears into the ground as it seems to puddle and then vanish. Temidar, your action cues as something suddenly appears behind you. As you see the strange, clearly, obviously a water elemental in the shape of a sea elf appear right behind you, ready to
fuck.
attack.
I guess I'm punching because that's out of boomerang. That's not good for
It's
boomerang.
within 5 feet, yeah.
Throw the boomerang. Good.
No. Well, let's just go with the beholders again for now.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit it?
20 does hit it.
So that's 10 bludgeoning.
Okay, and that's magical. Alright.
Yep, and 3d6 plus 3 fire damage, so 18 more fire damage.
You do watch as your fist goes into it, and as the fire normally would ignite, the little smoke puffs just seem to come off the brass knuckles and do nothing.
That's fine. I have an idea of something I can do, but I did this for a reason. Let's roll those 3d8.
Oh no.
5, 7, and 2, so 2, 5. I need it to roll a Constitution saving throw if it's not immune to necrotic.
It is not. That is a 21.
It passes, so it takes half as much of this.
Okay.
8d8 necrotic, so 24 necrotic damage.
Alright, as you slam into the creature, one of the eye stalk kind of pops out of your knuckles and starts to shoot off a ray of magic. What about the other two? Let's see what you got.
I gotta pull the log back up to see what I rolled for them real quick.
2, 5, and 7.
Yeah, 5, 7, 2. And that first one was 5, so let's go to 7. Actually, let's just do 2 real quick. Constitution saving throw again.
Okay.
That's paralyzing ray.
It can't be paralyzed, but 9.
All right, so it would have been paralyzed, but and then sleep ray.
It is also immune to sleep.
So it does nothing.
Yep.
Well,
Would-
the next break's coming, and this time with the beholders on still, I'm using Draconic Strike instead.
Okay.
So my fist is the beholders themselves are now cloaked in lightning
All
as I
right.
punch. That's an 11.
11 to hit. You miss as you go to slam into the creature. It seems to dodge out of the way now, realizing what you have going on.
You may want to. Seeing it's an elemental, elementals understand primordial. I'm guessing.
Maybe. You don't know.
I'll in primordial say you may want to back off, lass.
It does not respond. Lucius.
And that'll be the end of my held action.
Okay. Lucius, what were you about to say?
I know that Timidar's between me and that creature,
Yes.
but with me being taller, I think
You were around the
Oh.
same height because I'm like 6 foot
Okay.
something.
so. It probably wouldn't be in swinging range then.
I'm
Not with where you're
6'10".
currently standing. If you turn to swing on, you can take the chance, but you will have to make, or you will have a chance of hitting Temidar. I will be rolling
Go for it,
a
I know you're
D4
blind.
because
You
you're
said
blind.
this.
Yeah, so I will be rolling a D4 to see if you get a chance of hitting him. There'll be a 1 in 4 shot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna swing just since I know I can smell something behind me that's not supposed to be. Sorry, Timidor.
Temidor, duck.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. Let's see what you got.
It does have a plus 12 to hit.
Yes. You-
I don't know if that matters.
Nope, it does not. You still got to roll.
Okay.
Yep, you can still manage.
Disadvantage?
AC. Yes, disadvantage.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Or, wrong one. That is a 17.
That still hits. You're good.
Okay. So I am blind. I don't know that this creature in front of me is water, so
Mm-hmm.
this does do fire damage.
Okay.
That is 14 piercing
All right.
and then 4 fire.
Okay, yeah, you feel your sword slam into something, and it's not really. The resistance isn't like a body. It feels like as if you've hit something almost gelatin-like, as your sword seems to kind of sink slowly into it. Not really doing anything. Temidar, you watch as this sword, or it was your sword, correct, Lucius?
Morningstar.
Morningstar. You watch as this Morningstar goes flying right by your head into the water elemental.
You know what? It didn't hit me. It's fine. It's combat.
It's fair. All right, there's your held action, Lucius.
I do have a second attack for my actions.
All right,
Oh,
go ahead and make your second one. Let's see what you got.
Do I see him reel the
It's
morning
a
or
17 again.
Okay, let me, All right, yeah, 17 hits.
Okay.
The advantage is Temidar knows what his AC is, so he knows if he's the one getting hit.
That's 18 piercing and 10 fire.
All right, as you again slam into this thing, it seems to almost envelop your Morningstar as you go to pull it back out. You realize as you pull it, you feel the wetness kind of trickling down. You're not sure what the liquid is, but you can definitely tell it's a liquid on your hands. Which could be blood or it could be, something else. You're not really sure. All right. That
Lean
is
back,
the...
whispers into his ear. That's not blood on your thing. It's a water elemental. Kind of fucked.
I was really concerned you were just going to leave him with it's not blood. All right.
I could have been so much worse. It's piss.
As Temidar whispers this into your ear, Lucius, Temidar, make a dex saving throw with disadvantage because you are stuck between a Lucius and a hard place.
Could I kick off the wall to get rid of the disadvantage?
No.
Ah, fuck. Oh well.
Let's see what you got.
The lowest I got is a 21.
All right, Lucius, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
We
At disadvantage.
Because you're
Oops.
blind.
Okay. First one is a 11. Second one is 7.
Sigrun, you can feel this, like sudden cold chill hit your back. Temidar, as you manage to just barely shove yourself as close to the wall as possible, you watch as the water elemental walks right into Lucius and envelops him and freezes itself. Solid.
Ooh.
Oh, if I would have known it was cold damage, I would have just taken it. My armor is immune.
Well, you're gonna wish you had because it's gonna be a lot of damage. I'm sorry, Lucius.
I will feed you a potion. Don't worry.
That is...
Royce did this just to burn through all my potion
41
stocks.
points of cold damage, Lucius, and you are currently frozen. Every round you will continue to take 5d10 worth of damage until you are thawed and removed from the ice. Or just removed from the ice. Yeah. You are solid. So, but good news is, the blindness is gone.
You can see.
You can see as Teminar's scared, like, pushed up against the wall, and Sigrun's not looking your way, and you were in solid ice.
Don't. Temidar looks at you, just nods like it's part of the plan.
I will say, if you go down within this, it will be an automatic fail death saving throw every round while you're stuck within the ice.
I will get him out next turn. Don't worry.
Alright. As that is the end of the water elemental's turn, as it just killed itself, the air elemental is going to go charging straight over to the pebble, using its, flying distance as it floats over, and is immediately going to just charge and slam into the pebble. Doesn't hit, and doesn't hit. As you feel the wind kind of brush against your face, Pebble, it's a nice breeze. Kind of unwanted down here. You know, you already got some chilly wind coming from behind you.
A refreshing wind at the top rope.
And that is the creature's end of its turn, as it can't do anything as it moved. Pebble, you are up.
Beat the fuck out of it.
I don't know if punches that aren't magical are going to affect an air elemental much. I'm going to be real, buddy.
You are magical, just in a very different way.
I'm going to grapple the earth elemental.
Oh, okay.
But first, I'm going to grow bigger.
How much larger?
It is one size larger.
Okay, so you would double your height, I believe?
It just says if you're smaller than large, you become large.
Oh, okay.
Along with anything you're wearing. I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay. It will be a strength check for you. It will be a strength saving throw for the creature. For the grapple. If I could roll anything above a
18.
10, you know. Yeah, you grab onto the earth elemental. It's rocky. It's not comfortable to hold. It's the smell of earth kind of hits your nostrils. But the creature doesn't seem to be able to move as you're holding this solid chunk of earth.
Groon, kill the enemy. I'll keep the elemental here.
Okay.
I'll take my turn holding it.
Alright. As you do so, the fire elemental is going to charge over, screaming loudly, and is going to envelop the pebble and the earth elemental.
Damn.
And so I need. Well, you can. You're either gonna break. You can Pebble. You can choose to either break the grapple and take a dex saving throw, or you can tank the damage alongside the earth elemental, and then they'll just make a strength check to see if it can break while you still have. You make another.
If
strength
I
saving
let
throw.
go and dodge, would it still hurt the earth elemental?
Yes.
Yeah,
If the earth elemental can take fire damage, it will.
I'll give it a shot.
You're gonna dodge. You're gonna just let go. All right. Go ahead and give me a dex check or dex saving throw. Let's see if you can get away.
It's 16.
Just fucking barely. Alright. However, you will still take 1d10 worth of fire damage being close enough to it, thankfully. Everyone will. So that is 10 points. That will be 20 points to the earth elemental fire damage. That is a total of 6 fire damage to everyone else. Lucius, you do not take any fire damage. The ice wall does. Slightly. However,
Ooh.
you are still frozen. So good news, you're not taking
I'll
damage
save
from
you.
that. And the fire elemental is that is the end of its turn. That creature's
Is it dead?
dead. Sigrun, you're up.
When Pebble said, kill the enemy, was he looking at the earth elemental or which elemental was he
No,
looking
he
at?
said,
I'm just
he said in general. He just said in general.
Okay. Okay.
Everything.
So in front of me, I have the pebble and then a flaming.
In front of you, you
Earth
have the
elemental.
fire elemental, the earth elemental, and an air elemental. The pebble is off to your right, but and now blocked
Okay.
from view by the wall of the hallway, so you're fine. Yeah, you will.
Okay. Okay. So no one's in the way. Okay.
It's just you, and then you
Let's
feel ice at
see.
your back. Like every time you start kind of take a
Temidar-
step back, you can feel the cold of
Yeah.
the ice wall behind you.
Temidar says he's got Lucius, so I get. I'm debating if I want to try to take on the earth elemental or if I want to fight the fire combo.
I mean, if you don't move, you have 4 attacks, don't you?
Technically, are they all within reach?
They are all
For that-
within 10 feet of you currently.
Oh, fuck yeah. Then yeah, I will just, yeah, divvy out my attacks. I'm going to aim 2 at my big earth elemental friend, and then I'll aim 1 at the fire and 1 at the air.
Okay.
Cause that seems smart.
So the first one's the
gonna
fire
be tanky.
elemental. Okay.
No, first will be earth.
Oh,
First
okay.
2 will be earth.
All right.
So the first 2 hit will be a 22.
That hits.
Second will be another 22.
That hits.
I'll roll the damage for those attacks.
Okay.
Let's see, that'll be 1d10 plus the 11 plus the pebble's not within 5 feet anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I don't get sneak. I'll just get my divine fury, which is fine by me. So that for the first attack on the earth elemental, it'll be 26 damage total.
Okay.
The 3 plus 3 is radiant. I don't think that makes a difference.
Nope. I was paying attention. Don't worry. I'm looking.
All good, all good. And then the second attack will be just a plain old 16 slashing on
Okay.
window. Magic, of course. This attack will be on the fire elemental friend of mine.
Okay.
That'll be just a flat 20 to hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah. We love to see it. And plus 11. I wish I was enlarged so I'd get extra damage, but it is what it is. 13 slashing, and then this will be for my friend, the air elemental, who's been
Okay.
chilling. 17 to hit?
That hits. Just barely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Oh, so it must have the same AC as the earth elemental. Good to know. And then for my friend over there, that'll be an 18 magical slashing.
All right. Yeah.
Um,
As you slash into each of these, you notice the earth elemental seems to chip away slightly, and looks to be a little bit smaller than the rest of the creatures.
Why are you picking on my friends when I'm right here? And she'll just stand ready for her next attack.
Okay.
End of my turn.
All right. As Sigrun shouts this, the earth elemental casts a strange spell, and suddenly a wall of earth just seems to spout up in front of Sigrun, blocking you in that little doorway
What
hallway.
the fuck?
And it turns
Coward.
towards the pebble.
Coward.
And it, now being on fire, is going to try and hit the pebble with its fiery fist. 24 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. As the fiery hand goes past your head, Pebble, it's a little warm, but the creature seems to not manage to do any damage. That is the end of its turn. Lucius. You're frozen in ice. Your conscience.
I don't go before Lucius?
You do not. So Lucius will take 5d10 at the end of his turn. Is there anything you've got that you can cast while in an ice wall? Or you can try and make a strength check to see if you can break the ice wall. One of the two.
Would changing into my hybrid form break that free?
Oh.
It could. It'd be an advantage on a strength check with whatever your form is strength stat is.
All right, let me turn it on. I'm going bear mode.
All right. Let's see what you
barely
get.
fit in this hallway.
Find in here where to turn it on.
The fuck, Chaston? Where did you get that gif?
Was
What do you mean?
He's had it.
Don't ask questions.
Tried to go in my character sheet and it won't let me. I think D&D Beyond might actually be down.
Is it really? Wait, hold on.
I clicked
is.
into characters and I get
D&D Beyond has
service
crashed.
unavailable.
Yeah, service
No!
temporary unavailable.
Well,
Fuck.
So, yeah, it's fully down. The website's gone. I just lost my encounter.
huh?
I'm gonna give you,
checking his account
as a
right now to
constellation prize, I'm gonna give you guys the victory for this one. For the end of combat. And say no deaths out of kindness, because if that's, my everything just froze on me. I can't open anything.
Fuck.
Alright, well, I know the
Oh, no.
XP, wait, hold up, maybe can I get lucky enough to, nope, it's gone. I don't know the XP for the second encounter now. Wait,
Do you want a
can
list of
I-
monsters? I remember what was there.
No, it's over. Alright, no, I'll just give it to you. I have the thing, it still says run or resume, so like, when the page comes back up, I can refresh and see which combat you guys got through. Okay.
Alright.
Well, that is, I guess, end of session today. The party will get items next session. You guys will have to complete the dungeon next session, I guess, with Hawken.
That's fine. We might have leveled up this session.
He comes in after us, just middle of us duking it with
I
elementals.
found it. I found my notes for how much XP I was giving. Alright, we're good. XP
Hell yeah.
for that one, plus another... There you go. Oops, for that one. Alright,
Can't
cool.
believe that happened.
Alright, well, guys, I'm sorry to
That
say...
levels me up.
I'm sorry to say, guys. Thank you all for watching. The party is going to take take a short rest in between this session and next session, as they sit down. Pebble's items will come back to having his magical properties once more once the combat is over, and we'll call it even. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully next session D&D Beyond is fixed tomorrow.
I'll keep
I
an eye
blame
on-
it on the Earth.